Hey everyone, this is the Cosplay Breakdown, where we show you how we make our costumes and clever tricks to get those really difficult intricacies in your special cosplay character.
So hi, I'm Stevie from Stevie Spade Cosplay.
And I'm Lena of Thermo Cosplay.
And I'm Sam of Thermo Cosplay, and again, welcome to the Cosplay Breakdown.
Today in the Cosplay Breakdown, Stevie Spade will be transforming into none other than a demon hunter from Diablo 3. The Demon Hunter was created by Sam of Thermo Cosplay. It was her very first costume, so it's her pride and joy. There are some things that we've corrected over time, but let's go ahead and walk you through how we put this sucker on and keep it on. Alright, let's get started. The first step is the corset. This corset was a base corset that we then applied real leather to. It was fake leather or faux leather when we first purchased it, and so we improved the buckles, we improved the snaps, and I had some help with my mother teaching me how to sew leather, which was interesting, sewing leather on top of faux leather. When you're putting on a corset, you want to make sure that you have help. Corsets are really difficult to put on, and while you can master putting them on by yourself, it's a little bit easier if you have a helping hand, especially when you're trying to lace it up. If you've never gotten into a real corset before, have something to brace yourself up against. Corsets are really tough, and you want to make sure that you've got a steady base of support. With the corset on, we are now going to start with the armor. This armor is a little big on Stevie. It was made for me when I was a little bit larger. I've lost some weight since then, so forgive how baggy it is. I swear it fits better. What I did is I took some vinyl and some real leather, pieced them together to form a kind of vest, and then I used E6000 to attach the armor to the vest. Originally, I had this strung up on my body with a series of strings and Velcro and straps, and it was really difficult to keep on. It was constantly being adjusted, so I just decided to build a leather vest / shirt underneath. In the back, there is a zipper that allows you to put on the costume. In the future, I intend to actually reduce the fit of this and put a zipper that I can completely take on and off and unzip fully, so I don't have to worry about pulling it over my head. Alright, upper body armor on. Now we're going to move on to the shoes. Shoes are simple. You slip your feet into them and zip them up. You may want some help. Anytime you're wearing armor, it's a little tough to put things on, so if you can't get your shoes on yourself, don't be afraid to ask your boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, person passing by help putting your shoes on. Go, Stevie, go! Shoes complete. Next, I sneak in behind Stevie and I'm going to attach the leg armor. Positioned right here. The leg armor was originally attached to shoes with epoxy resin, or not epoxy resin, sorry, E6000. However, I did decide to change that as my leg size continued to change as I lost weight, so I went back to straps. There are D-rings on the back of this armor. This armor is made out of thermoplastic, so D-rings were attached using the natural adhesive on the thermoplastic. And I tie these strings in a crisscross and then make sure they're secure around the ankle. Over time, this can get tight on your ankle, so if you don't like how it fits on the ankle, you can also just start lacing from the bottom up and have it tied around your calf, but know that you're going to see the little bow more. And here's how I tie it. Just kind of giving you a little back view. This is another time when you are going to need some help. It's not very easy to do on your own. Alright, leg armor secure. The next step for my Demon Hunter is the little bracers. The bracers were originally just an elastic strap and some string. I ended up using the E6000 to attach them to real leather gloves, which made it a little bit easier to stay on and also prevented them from spinning around my arm. It helps a lot. If you are worried about them sliding off, you can still use the strings. I have D-rings underneath these, same as I did for the legs. There are also D-rings under every part of this armor, so if at any point I'm worried that the glue will come apart due to heat or exposure to the elements, I always have extra string with me, so I can always just go back to strapping it onto my body. Now you have the entire set of armor on. The final detail are the scarves. I have one over the head and one on the hips. This is just to add a punch of color. There's a lot of browns and blacks and silvers in this, so I decided to add some red. It fit with the theme of Diablo, and it looks really nice. If you want to keep the scarf tucked in better, usually the armor keeps it underneath pretty well, but you could always add snaps or Velcro to keep it in place. And that's that. Again, all of this was made with vinyl, leather, chiffon, thermoplastic foam, and some nylon rope.
That was the Cosplay Breakdown. We'll have more episodes for you in the future. If you have any questions or concerns, you can reach Thermo Cosplay, which is Lena and I, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, our website. It just keeps going. Check out www.thermocosplay.com. If you have questions for Stevie, you can reach Stevie at
Stevie Spade Cosplay, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you're at, I'm there.
All right, it was great talking to all of you. See you next week.